Hi, I'm Samantha McDouglas from thebridgeteachers.com. Come look over my shoulder at a play problem.
On this hand, our partner was the dealer and opened one diamond, showing 3 or more diamonds and an opening hand or better. When we bid one no trump, showing 6 to 9 points and denying a 4-card major, our partner now bid 3 no trump, showing a very good hand. This is probably 18 to 21 points. West was on lead and led the 6 of hearts. Before you ever play a card, I want you to come up with as complete of a plan as possible, and our first step is to assess the hand. In a no-trump contract, we assess the hand by counting winners. How many winners do you count here? I would count 6 or 7. I'm totally fine if you count 7, and the difference between 6 and 7 is in the heart suit, which we'll talk about in just a moment. In diamonds, we have 2 sure winners, the ace and the king. In clubs, we have 3 sure winners, the ace, the king, and the queen. In hearts, we have 0 sure winners. So if you counted 0 winners here, you are correct. But you would also be correct if you counted a winner here, because our king is playing fourth. If East plays the ace, we can play low and our king will become good. If East does not play the ace, our king can win the trick. So it would be reasonable here, because our king is playing fourth, for us to count the king as a winner. In spades, we have 1 winner, the ace of spades. How many winners do we need to create on this hand to make it? 2. What 2 suits give us the best possibility for winners? Spades and diamonds. In spades, we can take a finesse. If the finesse succeeds and West doesn't cover our jack with their king, we will be able to create 2 winners. But if West covers our jack with their king, or if the finesse does not work, we will still have created 1 winner. The other suit that we should be paying attention to is diamonds. The reason that diamonds draws our eye is that we have 8 of them. Now, in diamonds, we're talking about creating a long suit trick. We are hoping that through the course of our play, that the opponents will run out of diamonds and our last diamond will be good. The opponents have how many diamonds? 5. There are 3 possible distributions of this suit. What are they? The opponent's diamonds could be 3 in one hand and 2 in the other, 4 in one hand and 1 in the other, and all 5 in one of the hands. Which distribution will allow us to create a trick? Only 3 and 2. If the diamonds are 3 and 2, we can lose a diamond trick and our last diamond will be good. We are going to play through the hand for a couple of tricks, and then I'm going to ask you what you would do. The person who held our hand played low, East played the queen, and Declarer won the king. At this point in the hand, I probably would have taken the spade finesse, but Declarer didn't do that. They led a diamond, cashing the ace, and then cashing the king. At this point in time, we know the distribution of the diamond suit. What was it? It was 3 and 2. How many more diamonds are out? Only 1. Is it higher or lower than our diamonds? It is higher. Bonus points to you if you know that it is the queen. So we can now create a trick in diamonds and create a trick in spades, giving us 9 winners. When we do this, we have to hope that we will be able to take a trick with the Jack of Hearts to prevent the opponents from running hearts. This is fairly likely, as it is probable that West has the ace. We do also have a transportation problem here. What transportation problems do we have? We have two. Our club suit is blocked, and in order to take the spade finesse, we need to be in our hand. How do we solve the club problem? This is a two-part solution. Step 1, we have to play the king and the queen, and step 2, we have to get to our hand. Getting to our hand actually isn't that easy. The person who played our hand went ahead and took step 1 by cashing the king and the queen. We have to do this to get these cards out of the way because we don't want to play the ace on the king or the queen, so we have to remove them before we can take a trick with the ace. But now, of course, we have to get to the south hand. You have two options for this. What are they? We can play spades and we can play diamonds. Let's talk about the spade suit first. How would we get to our hand with a spade? We would lead the 5 of spades, hoping that East has the king and does not take the king. If East plays the king, we won't be able to win in our hand, but of course our queen will then be good. And if West has the king, when we play the 5 to the jack, West will win the trick and we won't be in our hand. What's our other option? Diamonds. How would we create an entry in diamonds? By making certain that of our last 2 diamonds, the higher one is in our hand. We know that on the next diamond trick, the defense is going to win. So what card do we not want to play on the next diamond trick? The 9. You know you're going to lose the next diamond trick, so you want to make certain that that 4th diamond trick, the trick after the next diamond trick, you are able to win in your hand. And you can do this by either keeping the 9, which will be the high diamond at that point, or by ensuring that you have the 3 to play on the 7 instead of the 8. The person who held our hand led the 3 of diamonds, and when East showed out, played the 9. They could have succeeded here simply by playing the 7, but they didn't. We know this trick is losing to the queen. And now, even though the defense helped us by playing a spade, we are not able to get to our hand using the diamond. Because we have the 8 in dummy and the 7 in our hand. We won't be able to take a trick with our ace of clubs, and worse, we could find ourselves leading hearts from dummy. If we go back, if you are careful with your diamond spots and you lead the 8, now when we lose this trick, we can get to our hand later with the 9 of diamonds. And now if the defense leads a spade, that's fine. Because now we have 9 tricks and we are able to take our ace of clubs because we have the 9 of diamonds. When the defense leads, we can simply win the trick, lead our good diamond, winning in our hand, and now cash our ace of clubs and the spade for making. If you are not careful with your diamond cards, you won't be able to get to your hand to take that ace of clubs. Let's go back. Those little cards, those spot cards are so important. You might look at this and go, well, I have the 9, 8, 7, 3. It doesn't matter which cards I play, but it does. Because we need to get to our hand to take a trick with the ace of clubs. And the best way to do that right now is by making certain that we have a good diamond in our hand. And we do that by making certain that whatever diamond is our last diamond, it is higher than the one in the other hand. Next week, we're going to look at the defense on this hand from the East hand and see how East could have capitalized on this error to set the hand. Thank you. April showers have brought May flowers. Like and subscribe so your skills can blossom too.